Hey y'all, welcome back to the Lips Reaction channel. I'm Lips, and today we continue Game of Thrones journey with Game of Thrones Season 4, Episode 6, The Laws and Gods of Men. I am forever grateful for everyone for joining me on this journey, so if you haven't yet, don't forget to hit like and subscribe on the channel. And if you want the full-length reactions, they are all over in Patreon. Otherwise, grab a snack, grab a beverage, and I'll see you in the movie. I'll see you in the show, the episode 6. Okay, let's go in. Oh my God, what a view.
Welcome to the Iron Bank. Please.
Yes, that's right, the Iron Bank.
This is Stannis of the House Baratheon, King of the Andals and the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and Protector of the Realm.
The Iron Throne is currently occupied by Tommen of the House Baratheon, King of the Andals and the First Men.
He is a bastard, born of incest.
The King's grandfather tells a different story. A story about a jealous uncle whose attempts to usurp the throne from the rightful king cost the Seven Kingdoms dearly.
Of course he does.
Across the narrow sea, your books are filled with words like usurper and madman. Here, our books are filled with numbers.
What about this story of debt from the Lannisters?
How many fighting men remain loyal to you?
4,000.
And how many ships do you have?
32.
And how much wheat and barley and beef and pork do you produce on Dragonstone to feed your 4,000 men on your 32 ships?
None.
I've always hated math. This is not any
Respectfully
different.
decline your request. But we thank you for paying us the honor of your visit.
Oh.
My lord.
I'm not a lord, Sir Davos Seaworth. You would not be either here. Bravos. Thieves are not rewarded with titles.
Wow.
This is the payment that was demanded by King Stannis for my crimes. I consider it an honest accounting.
The war is over.
As long as Stannis lives, the war is not over. Who's the real power in King's Land?
He's still fighting.
Tywin Lannister,
How old is Tywin Lannister?
67.
67, and when he dies, who's in command? A half-grown boy, the product of incest.
This story might not have any numbers, but it sure is talking.
When Tywin's gone, who do you back?
That is a problem for another time.
Come on. Plan for the future.
We sail at sunrise. We. You, me, we.
Uh-oh, he does not want in.
Now I know he despises me. He wants to see me die poor and alone on some cold.
Ooh. Oh my God. Oh, we got it. We got the money. Oh my God.
There's a chest of the good stuff left back in your house. I gave it to your wife.
On the first night of the full moon, I will hunt down every islander still on our lands and flay them living. The way I flayed the 20 ironborn scum I found at Winter.
She's coming for her revenge.
Theon's favorite toy. He cried when I took it away from him. Leave the north now, or more boxes will follow with more Theon. As long as they can hurt our prince with impunity, the word Ironborn means nothing.
Okay, sister. Oh my God. How kismet for him to kind of be taken down in the middle of, you know.
Theon Greyjoy.
I don't know.
I'm here for Theon Greyjoy. Take me to the dungeons.
He's not in the dungeons.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, how is that gonna... I mean, he's very whipped into submission, but...
Last cage on the right.
Thank you. We're going home.
He's scared.
Reek! Here! Reek! My name is Reek! If they catch us in here, we're trapped!
Help me with him. You're Theon Greyjoy.
I don't believe her! I don't
He. Wow. What a. Okay. They caught him in there.
This is turning into a lovely evening.
Well, he got his pants on rather quickly. Yikes. Oh. Wow. Ooh. Okay, Yara.
You've got bigger balls than he ever did.
Damn.
How fast can you run?
Make for the ship now.
Your brother!
Oh.
My brother's dead.
Whoa. Kind of he is. But I definitely thought she'd stay for him.
They wanted to take you away. And you didn't let them. You remained loyal.
I was so scared. I didn't want them.
Yes, Rick.
I'm still cold and dead inside for Theon Greyjoy. Sorry about it.
It's a bath.
He probably does deserve a little bit of tenderness, because this fucker is brutal. He hardly is Theon anymore, huh?
Do you love me, Rick?
Okay.
Yes, of course, my lord.
Because I need you to do something for me. Something very important. There's a castle, you see. I need your help to take this castle back. To pretend to be someone you're not.
Don't even say.
Theon Greyjoy.
Oh my god. Well, I think that's where it's probably gonna all go downhill. He's gonna remember who he is. That could go a lot of different ways. That guy is scary. Oh, the poor little lambs. Oh.
Yetar bochas kot nesha shetra.
This is my lamb, my goat. It's baby.
It was your dragons, he says. They came this morning for his flock.
Oh, she looked embarrassed.
I cannot bring back his goats, but I will see he has paid their value 3 times over.
Grimoire! Grimoire!
What does that mean? See, he seems grateful. Okay. Okay, we're smiling. Okay. Oh.
Send the next one in.
I mean, her dragons have to eat, right? But that is like hardship for people. She doesn't want that, right?
My father, one of Meereen's most respected and beloved citizens, oversaw the restoration and maintenance of its greatest landmarks, this pyramid included.
For that, he has my gratitude. I should be honored to meet him.
You have, Your Grace. You crucified him.
Oh.
Your father crucified innocent children.
My father spoke out against crucifying those children. He decried it as a criminal act, but was overruled.
Uh-oh. This is where that mercy would have come in.
What's done is done. You are the queen, and I am a servant of Meereen, a servant who does not wish to see its traditions eradicated.
Huh.
The tradition of funeral rite, proper burial in the Temple of the Graces. My father and 162 noble Meereenese are still nailed to those posts, carrion for vultures.
Weren't the children on the way in? I mean, come on.
Your Grace, I cannot defend the actions of the masters. I can only speak to you as a son who loved his father. Let me take his body down.
She is breathing quickly. Oh, steady.
Bury your father.
Thank you, my queen.
That's where it gets a little interesting, isn't it? Is it justice to meet one act of injustice with injustice or something like that?
There are 212 supplicants waiting, Your Grace.
Oh, 212 people have grievances with her, essentially? Oof. Oof. Oof.
Lord Tywin and I already determined that I shall be the master of ships long before you.
Oh, he doesn't stand at all, huh?
What would it take to make the common soldier stupid enough to try his luck with the Hound?
10 silver stacks seems a generous bounty.
Make it 100. What else?
More whispers from the east, my lord.
The Targaryen girl.
Daenerys has taken up residence in Meereen.
How would they not know that Arya's with the Hound? Or are we holding that information back on purpose?
Mormont is spying on her for us.
No longer. He appears to be fully devoted to her. As for Sir
That's
Barristan,
scary.
it would seem he took his dismissal from the King's Guard a bit harder than anticipated.
He wasn't fit to protect my son.
Joffrey didn't die on his watch.
Whoop.
Dismissing him was as insulting as it was stupid.
Don't tell me you're worried about a child halfway across the world.
A child with 2 seasoned warriors counseling her.
And a lot. Yeah, she's pretty powerful.
She must be dealt with.
Oh, my lord.
Can your little birds find their way into Meereen?
Most certainly, my Lord Hand.
Ooh, ooh. What are you thinking about, Varys?
Everybody is interested in something.
Not me.
No.
When I see what desire does to people, what it's done to this country, I am very glad to have no part in it.
Ooh.
The absence of desire leaves one free to pursue other things.
Such as?
The throne. He dreams so big. I love him. I used to hate him. I did. Well, I would never hated him. I was skeptical. Okay.
Really?
Father's orders.
Well, we mustn't disappoint Father.
Tyrion. Oof. Oof. Imagine a family with 2 Kingslayers.
I, Tommen of the House Baratheon, do hereby recuse myself from this trial. One of the House Lannister,
of course,
Hand of the King, Protector of the Realm, will sit as judge.
Of course.
Tyrion of the House Lannister. You stand accused by the Queen Regent of regicide. Did you kill King Joffrey?
No.
How would you say he died, then?
Choked on his pigeon pie.
So you would blame the bakers?
Or the pigeons, just leave me out of it.
I mean, fair.
Crown may call its first witness.
How do we have witnesses?
It wasn't the first time the imp threatened Joffrey. Right here, in this throne room. He marched up those steps and called our king a half-wit.
He is. He was.
He threatened to have me killed.
Oh, why don't you tell them what Joffrey was doing? Pointing a loaded crossbow at Sansa Stark while you tore at her clothes and beat her.
Silence!
Also true.
Blind eye?
I think you have made your point, Grand Maester. You have a lot of poison in your store.
Had, Prince Oberyn. My stores were plundered.
By whom?
By the accused, Tyrion Lannister, after he had me wrongfully imprisoned.
Oh, god damn it. This guy's just out for him.
This was found on the body of Dontos Hollard, the king's fool. He was last seen spiriting Sansa Stark, the wife of the accused, away from the feast.
It all comes back to the necklace.
Residue of the most rare and
And that
terrible
was
poison
why
was found inside.
he broke one of the things.
And used to strike down the most noble child the gods ever put on this good earth.
Oh, come on. Let's not lie. Most noble? Ugh.
I will hurt you for this. A day will come when you think you are safe and happy, and your joy will turn to ashes in your mouth, and you'll know the debt is paid.
Still one of my favorite lines.
Tyrion said, "And you will know the debt is paid." What debt?
Discovered he'd been keeping whores in the Tower of the Hand. I asked him to confine his salacious acts to the brothel where such behavior belongs. He wasn't pleased.
That's not all you did. You had someone beat.
Monsters are dangerous, and just now kings are dying like flies.
And he said this to you at a meeting of the small council?
Yes. After we received word of Robb Stark's death, he didn't seem gladdened by the news. Perhaps his marriage to Sansa Stark had made him more sympathetic to the Northern cause.
They are just tearing him down. I mean, of course, but like, he doesn't have any... There's no loyalty to him.
You once said that without me, the city would have faced certain defeat. You said the histories would never mention me, but you would not forget.
Oh.
Sadly, my lord, I never forget a thing.
Sadly. And that's my issue with Varys, is he's snaky. Comes through sometimes, but then at the end of the day, he's kind of selfish. And my god, Tyrion needs him. Ooh, Jaime. Jaime's upset.
You'd condemn your own son to death.
I've condemned no one. The trial is not over.
This isn't a trial, it's a farce. Cersei has manipulated everything, and you know it.
That's,
Always hated Tyrion.
He killed his king.
As did I.
Ooh.
I saved your life so you could murder my brother.
Oh, wow.
I'm performing my
Justice.
sworn duty as Hand of the King. If Tyrion is found guilty, he will be punished accordingly.
He'll be executed.
No, he'll be punished accordingly.
Tywin.
I'm a Kingsguard, forbidden by oath to carry on the family line.
I'm well aware of your oath.
What happens to your name?
Jaime.
I'll leave the Kingsguard. I'll take my place as your son and heir if you let Tyrion live.
Done.
Wow. 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 Oh my god. He just chose Tyrion over Cersei.
3 days' time, he'll depart for Castle Black and live out his days at the wall. You'll remove your white cloak immediately. You will leave King's Landing to assume your rightful place at Casterly Rock.
Wow. This was the outcome he wanted the whole time.
Never turn your back on your family again.
Checkmate. I'm gonna rename checkmating to Tywin Lannister. Just got Tywin Lannister. Jeez.
Not going well, is it?
You're going to be found guilty.
Oh, you think so?
And when you are, you need to enter a formal plea for mercy and ask to be sent to the wall.
Ned Stark was promised the same thing, and we both know how that turned out.
Father is not Joffrey. He'll keep his word.
How do you know?
Keep your mouth shut. No more outbursts. This will all be over soon.
Jaime came through. I have no choice. I'm shackled. I have to love Jaime Lannister. Not Cersei ever, though. Jaime Lannister. I have a soft spot in my heart for him now. How did that happen? Oh my
Crown may
god.
call its next witness.
Shay? Oh no.
This man stands accused of murdering King Joffrey. What do you know of this?
I know that he's guilty.
What?
He and Sansa planned together.
What?
She wanted revenge for her father, her mother, her brother. She blamed their deaths on the king. Tyrion was happy to help.
How?
Why would he reveal such plans to his wife's maid?
I wasn't just her maid. I was his whore.
Does it all come back to this?
His whore.
When he called her a whore? When he made her leave?
But when Tyrion arrived at the camp, he sent one of his cutthroats into our tent. He broke the knight's arm and brought me to Lord Tyrion. You belong to me now, he said. I want you to fuck me like it's my last night in this world.
Oh. Oh.
Whatever he told me to do to him, whatever he felt like doing to me, I kissed him where he wanted, I licked him where he wanted.
Oh. He loved her so much. This. Surely they manipulated her into this somehow.
Shay.
Oh.
Please don't.
I am a whore. Remember?
It's personal for her.
That was before he married Sansa. After that, all he wanted was her. But she wouldn't let him in her bed. So he promised to kill King Joffrey for her.
Well, obviously we know that she's lying about the plan part, but this is personal for her. I don't know that they had to manipulate her that much.
I wish to confess. I saved you. I saved this city.
Wow. Backed into a corner. What else was he gonna do?
I'm guilty. Guilty? Is that what you want to hear?
You admit you poisoned the king?
No. That I'm innocent. I'm guilty of a far more monstrous crime. I'm guilty of being a dwarf.
What?
I've been on trial for that my entire life.
Oh.
I did not do it. I did not kill Joffrey.
Oh.
I wish that I had. Watching your vicious bastard die gave me more relief than 1,000 lying whores.
Wow. And that look from Shay.
I wish I had enough poison for the whole pack of you. I would gladly give my life to watch you all swallow it.
Oh my god. I think he just fucked Jaime.
I will not give my life for Joffrey's murder, and I know I'll get no justice here, so I will let the gods decide my fate. I demand a trial by combat.
Oh. Ooh. Oh, the serum of the century. Oh my god. I have been a fan of Tyrion Lannister for a hot minute, right? And it's fluctuated from like, okay, I like the way he plays things. Okay, he's really smart. I really loved him and Shay. There was a moment where I went, oh my god, he's hot. He is. That's beside the point. That was my favorite monologue or moment or big, oh my god. The way his face, like the emotion in his face, the power in his words, the heart in that entire thing was so deeply good and terrifying and evocative of emotion, which I think I've just come to appreciate, love, and expect from Tyrion. He's one of the best characters in this entire show. So just there's that. But yeah, that was really, really good. What was the name of this episode again? The Laws of Gods and Men. Yes. And we saw the laws of well, is it gods or men? The rituals for death and burial. Interesting now to see on the flip side of things, moving away from the Lannisters, moving away from King's Landing for a second. Interesting to see Daenerys in this space of accountability, I'll say. And I think that this could be a moment that changes her a decent bit, because we're kind of seeing this element of, I think, truth coming at her really, really fast and really hard. And I don't know that she expects that necessarily. So it's interesting. Especially being held accountable for her dragons, you know? And I'll be interested to see if this hardens her heart at all. If there's ever a moment where she gets this fatigue of like, well, I can't help everyone. I can't save everyone. I can't always be good. Sometimes I have to be bad, or sometimes I have to be mean, or sometimes I have to be, you know. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. That necklace. Who had that necklace? The Grand Maester. Of course he did. Of course he did, because he's always been really, really sneaky right there along with Littlefinger. So I'm not at all surprised that they could have been in colluding with this. I'm not quite sure what word I'm looking for there, but you get what I mean, I hope. They pulled out so many strings I would have never expected they had at their fingertips for this. Shay hurts. It really, 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 really hurts. It really does. Overall, a phenomenal episode, but I'm really nervous. Trial by combat. That's what we're looking at. So let's get into that next episode. That'll be episode 7. If you want full-length reactions, as always, though, if you're in Patreon, otherwise, don't forget to hit like and subscribe here on the channel. And I'll see you down in the comments.